G'day guys, welcome back to the forest. This video, going to be doing a review on the UHI 6-ton excavator. Let's go. Righto guys, so this is it. Just got delivered yesterday. I've barely used it at all, just sort of unloading the stuff that it came with and getting it organised a little bit. So I'll do a bit of a walk around and show you what it looks like. Before we do the walk around, the UHI package, it came with these three buckets. Came with the mud bucket and also the hydraulic thumb. And it also has the swing boom option on it as well from standard. So I'll just do a bit of a walk around because of all the photos online, you don't quite see all of it. So yeah, I'll just point you at it and do a bit of a walk around of the machine. Because it's a pretty nice looking machine. It's been pouring with rain here today and yeah, it still looks pretty good. Obviously being brand new, but paint all looks in pretty good condition. And yeah, it's a good size, I think. So been pouring with the rain overnight, no leaks in the cabin or anything. It's a good tester for it. All brand new seals obviously, but you just never know. Nice big blade on it as well. And we've got a couple of spots here for plug in some optional attachments. Get your jackhammers and augers and that sort of thing. And oh yeah, also came with the quick hitch, which I haven't used either. This is just how it came. I've literally just unloaded the buckets off. So yeah, a little step there. Chucked a bit of fuel in it because I'm in Tasmania, and getting it over to Tasmania, they make sure it's empty on the boat apparently, which is a bit of a pain. So I've got to put some diesel in. Getting it here was quite simple. UHI organised all the chipping, got it delivered out to my block. No issues there. Right, let's have a bit of a look inside. Door locks open there, nice and solid. And then you got a little latch here to unlock it, to shut it if you want the door shut. So it's just looking in the cabin here, it's got a nice strong plastic mat in there, which should be easy to clean out. No carpet or anything like that, just like a sort of a thick, scratchy nylon. As you see, I haven't even taken the plastic off the seat yet. Just got to, yeah, get it all ready for use, basically. Bit of stuff here I've got to unwrap still. But if I go up into the cabin a little bit, got all your switches on the side here. And a little AM, FM radio. Had a little bit of a play with it. I haven't been able to get Bluetooth on it, so it might not be a Bluetooth one, in which case most of the music I listen to is just streamed off my phone. So it does have a USB plug, but I might swap it out for a Bluetooth one to make it easier and mount my phone somewhere. Alright, we'll jump in and just go over the controls a little bit. Alright, in the cabin. I've got to say the seat's pretty comfy, nice suspension seat. There's plenty of movement in it, and it's adjustable on the front, so you can change the firmness. And we'll put our little controls down here and have a bit of a turn, and everything here is pretty standard. Controls wise, we've just got our tracks control and then our two joysticks for our bucket arm. So yeah, we've got a little screen here. If I just flick the ignitions on, that should light up. And we've got some, yeah, got a little bit of control, a bit of a display, fuel, temperature, revs, hours, all that sort of thing. And there's also, you can go into some fault codes, go into a little bit of other stuff. That's a nice little computer there for it. And we've got, spin around here, heater, aircon, yeah, pretty good. And also this front window comes up and out of the way if you want it just to be open out the front there. So that's a nice little feature as well. But before I start it up, we'll just open up the engine compartment, have a little bit of a look at the engine. So it's just on the little on here, it's all hydraulic. One finger sort of lifted up, and pretty good access. So good, yeah, access to everything in there really. Yeah, don't know heaps about diesel engines, but it's an engine. But to say everything's, yeah, pretty good to access. Nice little filter on the front of your radiator. This is all your aircon stuff. That's something I do know about, being a Friggy, but yeah, aircon in here. And yeah, it's pretty quiet when you run it as well. So it's tricky to find a few videos of it actually running. So we'll fire it up in a sec and yeah, see how it goes. Righto, so we've got it running. So we've got our revs here. It actually shows up as different speeds on the controller, which is nice. I've just put him back down to idle, and we've obviously got our lockout there. So, as I said, it's a pretty quiet machine. It's not. It might sound loud on the camera, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not a bad spot to sit. I said I'm just idling, but even on idle, she still gets along okay. So we got 2 speeds, fast and slow. If I whack it on fast and rev it up, I'll give you an idea of sort of the speed. Decent speed. So I'm not going to be fanging around that much on it, but it's nice to know you can go fast if you're moving around a bit. So yeah, we'll jump out and I'll just give you a little bit of a look as it's going past. You can sort of hear it and see how it looks. So that's the general overview of the machine. I said I only got it yesterday, still all pretty new to me. If you've got any questions about any of that so far, just leave a comment. I'll answer anything that you ask, if I can. So I'm going to put some hours into it now, and we'll come back and see what I reckon after a week or two of work. So, you. Alright guys, so I've put about 40 hours or so into this machine over the last few months, and I guess it's time to get back into this bit of a review and tell you my thoughts. So all in all, it's been going really well. I've sort of been pretty hard on it, pushing it up through this bush as much as I can with my limited amount of skill, but it's done pretty well. No real complaints. Obviously, you might have seen if you saw my other videos, we pretty early on we bent the thumb ram. It was maybe a combination of user error and also don't think the relief in it was set up quite right. So yeah, we bent that, but quick phone call to UHI, and there's a new one straight on the way, warranty, like there's no questions asked. They've been like really good to deal with for anything. So that should be here within the next week or something, because this is a new machine for them. They had to back order it, all the spare parts in, but that was I don't know, a couple of months ago now, so they're not far off being here. But luckily I haven't had to use it in the last few months. But going forwards, I think they're going to have a lot more parts in stock. So like when I had one of their tractors, I needed a couple of little things for that, and they was just like straight away, bang, yep, we'll send you one. The only other real issue I've had, and I haven't actually contacted UHI about it yet, is we've had a big rain, and this little sensor for the airbox has sort of failed. So if I plug it on, I get like an alarm going on the dash saying the air filter's blocked. So I freaked me out the first time. I took all the airboxes out, made sure it didn't have water in them or anything, but it's not that. Everything's running nice. It's just this little sensor's failed, so I've got to get them to send me another one. But for now, I've just left it unplugged so the alarm doesn't give me the craps. So, but yeah, it's just on this little screen you get a block filter alarm. So besides that, they're the only two little things that have sort of gone wrong with it, and yeah, it's been pretty good. So I'll run it through its all its operation, like things that it can do, just so you get a bit of an idea, and also you can hear the noise of it. But having said that, in the cabin, it's when you got the door shut, it's actually quite comfortable in there. You don't need earmuffs or anything, so yeah, it's not too bad compared to like their smallest machine. I can't remember what size it is, like a 0.08 of a ton or something. One of my neighbours had one of those, and I borrowed it for a bit of a job when we were still in WA, and that thing, because I think they're like air cooled or something, and whew, that was noisy. You had to earmuffs for that one. So compared to that, this one, even though it's 6 times the size, it's decently quiet. So I'll jump in it, fire it up, give it a bit of a spin round, and yeah, just you can have a bit of a listen and see how it looks. So I'll sit you down and we'll give it a bit of a run. So Excavator's an excavator, but yeah, it's a good little machine. I haven't had to do a service on it yet. That'll be coming up soon. But having said that, all the access is really good. And if you need a little bit more, you can just a couple bolts, you can flip that right up and out of the road. So yeah, everything's nice and simple. Everything's in there. Got a bit of a screen here for your radiator, and there's a bit of a tap in here. I believe that is for the heater, if you want to have a heater inside, but I haven't needed that, and it's been the middle of winter in Tassie and it's quite warm enough inside the cabin with the door shut. So one other thing that I did, because I'm here working by myself, unplugged the beeper for the movement, because that was also annoying me. So I just unplugged him. If I was working around a big crew, you can just plug it back in. Pretty simple. So yeah, all in all, pretty happy with how it's all been running. No issues at all, as you'd expect with only 40 something hours on it. But yeah, obviously for the price, nearly half the price of your name brand machines. So for that, I can deal with a couple of little issues. As I said, 3-year warranty, and it's a pretty common machine. So like UHI sell this one, but that looks like there's about 3 or 4 companies in Australia all selling the exact same machine with a few variations. And yeah, I don't think parts are going to be that difficult to source. So all the filters and everything on this all appear to be the exact same as Caterpillar filters. So if I really get stuck, looks like I can get those. The hitch size, we did a bit of investigation, because this little stick rake is obviously, this is bought from a separate company, and we had to work out the hitch size, and it turns out that all the measurements from the diagram are all exactly the same as a cat size hitch. So that's what we worked out, and we ordered one, and it fits perfect. So if you're thinking about getting some aftermarket attachments, yeah, that's what size you've got to be looking for. So I haven't got it on this video, so I'm waiting. When I bought this, I also optioned a jackhammer attachment from UHI, so it'll be interesting to use that, because as you can see on my block, I've got a ton of rock. So the bigger ones that I can't move, I'm going to try and hammer them out, because these rocks seem to crack open all right. But this one here is about as big as rock as I could move. You can see it's a decent size, and I managed to dig that out and flick it out of the road. But there's a few that are 3-4 times the size of that one on my block, and even the guys that I got through who finished this driveway off for me, even they couldn't move them. So hopefully the jackhammer just yeah, smashes them up going forwards, because I'm going to want to do some landscaping around our house up here once we actually get it built. So anyway, back to the machine. If there's anything else you can think of that I might have missed, let me know. It's pretty good on diesel, doesn't seem to use that much. Like, I've put it through you know, good 5-6 hours a day, and yeah, one jerry can full sort of keeps it about the same level the next day, so that's pretty good. That's all I can really think of. Thought maybe we'll just do one more quick walk around, just so you can get a really good look at everything. So obviously we've got the quick hitch down in there, that's been working really good, and a couple of valves here. One of these was running the thumb, I'm guessing the other one will be for like your jackhammer, that sort of thing. And valves on this side, oh, that one there. So he was, I put a little cap on there, that one was running the thumb. And when I do get the jackhammer, I'll do another video connecting that all up. I'm sure it'll come with some sort of instructions, because I've got no idea where it goes yet, but we'll work it out when it gets here. Everything's nice and tidy. all this stuff in here. Good access to the grease nipples. With a swing boom. I haven't had to use that too much yet, but it'll come in handy for a few little tight jobs I've got coming up. Isolator, I haven't even turned it off, and I've been away from it for 3-4 weeks at a time, and it's just start straight up, like no flat batteries or anything, which is good to know. E-stop, haven't even tried that yet. I'm sure it works, but fill point up in here. There's like good access up in here to fill her up. Nice big counterweight on the back. It's pretty stable, this machine. I rented 5-ton Cat, which was a 0 turn, and I find it was a little bit less stable than this, probably just because it was the 0 turn, whereas this one doesn't quite rock around as much. I guess the bigger you go, the more stable they are, but this one's, yeah, she's pretty good. And I've showed you in the engine bay, that's all nice and neat. See the door locks open, and I haven't said that, I leave it open almost all the time since I've been using it. But yeah, you just unlock him there. I need 2 hands to do it, hang on a sec. Unlock him there, and then yeah, she pulls off. But it's nice and solid, like the construction's, it's good, like it doesn't rattle, it doesn't, you know, feel like it's cheap crap, you know. Like for me, I'm happy with it. And I've got crap everywhere in here, but the seat's really comfy, I have to say, and I haven't even touched the adjuster or anything. As you can see, I've still got plastic on the bloody thing, but seat's good. The cabin's quite comfortable to sit in all day. No issues there at all. One other thing I do like, I track around a bit, so it's got the 2-speed gears on the tracks, and yeah, that does come in handy. The smaller one that I'd used, even though I only borrowed it from my neighbour next door, we ended up putting it on a trailer just so we didn't have to drive it next door, because I think it was less than 1 kilometre or something as its top speeds. I think this one goes about 5 k's an hour at top speed, or 5.5 or something. So it's decent. Like it's not gonna, you know, it doesn't take forever. It's going to do the job for me. I'm pretty happy. This window does go up too. I don't know if I can sit you there, and so it's just unlock, and then she locks up there. So there we go. She's locked up, and then that opens everything right up. I'm sure if it was, yeah, might have it up in summer or something if I want to have a bit more air in here. Although having said that, there is somewhere, if I put this down, you've got all your fan controls and everything in there. So I'm guessing aircon will probably be the one I use more than anything. But as you can see, nice heap of view all the way around, and yeah, all in all, it's not a bad cabin to sit in. So jump out. So yeah, pretty good. One other little I guess annoyance you'd call it, it's only something small, but it came with a little stereo. I'll flick you up in there, and the only thing that is annoying is it doesn't have a Bluetooth connection, so you can't stream to that little stereo. But I mean, it's nothing deal breaking, but it's just a bit annoying. But if it really worried me, I could just swap that out, but not too worried for now. I'll just put some earbuds in or something if I'm going to be on it for a while. And the other little thing that's probably a bit annoying is some of these grease points in here are quite tricky to get to. I had to go and buy a couple of special elbowed sort of attachments and stuff so you can reach them all. But yeah, that's only, you know, you have to buy it once and then you sort of got them forever to keep the maintenance up on it. But that's pretty much it, guys. Like, I'm pretty happy with the machine. yeah, if there's any questions you got, just hit me up. I'll happy to answer. But yeah, that's the UHI excavator. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.